Welcome back, our dear viewers. Over the next 25 years, advanced AI, or the artificial intelligence, will be the central element of the digital transformation that fundamentally change how actually the different sectors in the state operate, which can help enhance the economy and to lead the country's 2030 development strategy. To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Batran, Member of Parliament, Chairman of the Communications and Information Technology Committee 2015, and an expert in future political and economic sciences. Good morning, Dr. May.
Good morning.
Doctor, what is the link here between the artificial intelligence and development?
Artificial intelligence is about the future, and development is hard work that you put in today to make life better for, again, to me, the future.
Yeah.
So development is a work in progress. It's about making the future better. And artificial intelligence, it's within our hands how to deal with such a new disruptive invention that could help a great deal make lives better, but at the same time, it could also create many disadvantages for many people and for probably and potentially all mankind. So again, being at a time of being in October and looking at 50 years of October celebrations and October dignity for our country and for our countrymen who has fought and put in their blood into keeping our dignity and keeping our future safe. I believe I should always put in the feelings behind this, the feeling that I get. I never witnessed October, so I'm born, thankfully, after 73. But the feeling that I always get as an Egyptian lady, as an Egyptian young lady, and growing up, is always the feeling that the women of Egypt have given in a great deal. The women of Egypt before 73 have given in the hope and the prayers and the passion of giving their children and their husbands and their country the hope that tomorrow will be a victory, tomorrow will be better. This is the hope that the women of Egypt inject in their families and in their eventually countries.
Yes.
And then once it happens, it's the mother who lost a child, and it's the wife who lost a husband, and it's the children who lost probably a father as well. And so you bring back the power of the Egyptian woman. How do I bring back together within the loss, and I see the victory. So life is not only white, it's a series of night and day. So again, the Egyptian woman came above because there was always this goal in mind. The goal is always a better tomorrow. And within the better tomorrow, we make the success, we make the victory. The passion of the Egyptian woman injected into her family, be she a mother, a daughter, or a wife, she can create true hope. And the values of October, the values of sacrifice, is the values of the Egyptian woman. The values of passion and dedication is, again, the values of the Egyptian woman. And looking at the future now, looking at 50 years of victory, and looking at the future with AI, with pandemics, the potential use of diseases to hurt nations and countries. I believe also that the Egyptian woman, with her education, with her brains, with her heart, we can really make something good for Egypt and its people, inshallah.
Yes, how can the artificial intelligence enhance industries, the health services, education, as well as the different elements in the developmental process, Dr. Batran?
artificial intelligence and also coupled with 3D and 4D and 5D printing can really disrupt again industry.
Yes.
It can help enhance products. It can help give the product that for better use for its for the final user. It can help know what each individual user wants and help with that.
Mm-hmm.
It can help as well along this create some jobs, but at the same time it can also potentially hurt the workers' numbers required to produce a certain product. So
Indeed.
this is from a point of view industrial. And it can also potentially create a new industry that so far we haven't been able to produce or to even dream that we might need. Artificial intelligence, I don't want to over emphasize the advantages of that, but actually artificial intelligence and big data is capable of knowing the person's needs without the person voicing it, because it has no limits to what it can produce. So we want what we know is there.
Mm.
But artificial intelligence can give us what is not there because it can create it. So it can add features to products. It can add new products. It can add things and aspects and maybe software, a program that we didn't think of. So, and that's the power of innovation, the power of the creativity of something new, based on, but on the good side, based on science, based on knowledge, based on studies. So artificial intelligence can do it in numbers, in big numbers, and analyze data of really huge number of people and requirements and so on. So it's an interesting tool for the future.
Yes, indeed. Also, how can the artificial intelligence affect the society and the different services that the government is providing to citizens?
The digital transformation and the digital government and how the number of services that are now available for citizens of Egypt, and the not only remotely but also and also there are all sorts of services that can move. They have mobile cars that can go to remote areas where maybe internet services are not available, and they can actually give the service to people. Services range from military service exemption and documents for young Egyptian men to ID cards to all sorts of marriage certificates issuing and so on. Artificial intelligence, again, it helps the machine do its job better. So if the machine, for example, can do a certain number, artificial intelligence can help it do a larger number of products to serve more individuals, for example, to reduce waiting times, to reduce and potentially artificial intelligence integrated in a product, in a software that serves the potentially citizens. The machine can actually know how many people will require a certain document before they require it, and they can actually produce the document in advance. And so the citizen, all what would be required from the citizen would be just to press enter and get the document, or it can have the document actually sent to their email without that requirement, because there was a very big data machine or artificial intelligence machine that can actually send the document back to the citizen.
Yes, indeed.
Because they require it, because they know much more about the citizen with the integration of
Indeed, Dr. Mayil Batran, Member of Parliament, Chairman of the Communications and Information Technology Committee 2015, and an expert in the future political and economic sciences. Thank you so much for your precious input and have a lovely day. Our dear viewers, with that we come to the end of this edition of The Breakfast Show. Till tomorrow with another crew, it's goodbye. Have a lovely day.